legit or nah? Aaron Rodgers with the big-time Hail Mary right before the end of the half, 42 yards to Randall Cobb. That helped the Packers take a 14-6 lead into the locker room. Aaron Rodgers' Hail Mary, B-Mac, legit or not, was that the turning point in the Packers' win versus the Giants?
Yeah, it was a big turning point because, of course, that play usually don't happen. You got to be very, very lucky. But for the Packers, especially with Aaron Rodgers, anything is possible when it comes to Hail Mary attempts. At that time, they were only up a point, 7-6.
Right.
They score that touchdown. They get the ball as the first possession after halftime. Granted, they didn't score any points, but that created a separation, a gap of separation between the two teams because in that first quarter, first half especially, the New York Giants, they got after Aaron Rodgers. That was his most successful play in the first half. So that Hail Mary was the big play because when you saw what the play was called out of the huddle, you automatically thought halftime score 7-6. No one assumed he would complete that play, even though we've seen it time and time again. No one thought that would happen, especially against the defense and the players you were playing against.
Obviously, that was a deflating play, but I submit to you, remember in the third quarter, obviously it was 14-6 Packers at the half when Mike McCarthy went for it on fourth down in his own side of the field. We talked about that, and then the Giants went down to score. So the Giants were down 14-13 at that point. Then immediately the next drive, the Green Bay Packers scored to pull ahead even more. And then the Giants never really caught up again after that. To me, not being able to stop the Packers when they were down just one, that was huge.
Yeah, that was huge because when they went for it on 4th and 1 in their own territory, the Giants stopped them. The Giants had all the momentum, especially after that Tavares King touchdown. But to answer that touchdown drive, with their own touchdown drive, was huge for the Green Bay Packers. But I think all in all, just to have a play like a Hail Mary happens, that does something to the defense. Because that was the last play. 6 seconds was left on the clock. That you don't see that. You see offenses sustain drives and score. You see some offenses hit you with a one-play drive and score. But a Hail Mary, to have that happen, that does something to the morale of the team.
Certainly, we have seen it from Aaron Rodgers. As a matter of fact, this is the third Hail Mary that Rodgers has completed. A lot of folks on Twitter saying they should start calling it just a Hail Rodgers, so to speak.
No question. He's done it time and time again.
Certainly has a knack for making that play work. That is for sure as the Packers move on.